Picture this. You're peacefully sleeping at 3 a.m. when suddenly, your 80-pound German Shepherd decides your face is the perfect place to seek comfort from a thunderstorm. Sound familiar? Well, congratulations. You've been officially promoted to dog mom status, whether you signed up for it or not. Let's face it, our furry friends have a peculiar way of turning us into their surrogate mothers, regardless of our gender or their age. And trust me, once they've decided you're their mom, there's no going back. You're stuck with the job, along with all the slobbery kisses and midnight emergencies that come with it. But how do you know if your dog has mentally adopted you as their mother? Well, my fellow accidental pet parents, you're about to discover 20 hilarious and heartwarming signs that prove your dog has completely forgotten they're, actually a dog. Before we dive into these signs, let me tell you something fascinating. Scientists have discovered that when dogs and their owners gaze into each other's eyes, both experience a surge of oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds mothers and babies. That's right. Your dog isn't just acting like you're their mom. Their brain chemistry is actually convinced of it. Let's explore these signs together, and I guarantee you'll be nodding your head and probably laughing as you recognize these behaviors in your own four-legged baby. From following you to the bathroom like it's their sworn duty to acting like you've abandoned them forever when you take out the trash, these signs are both adorable and slightly ridiculous. Sign number 1, the bathroom bodyguard. If you haven't had a private bathroom moment since adopting your dog, congratulations. Your pup has appointed themselves as your personal bathroom security detail. They're convinced that these daily missions are extremely dangerous, and they must protect you at all costs. The fact that you've survived thousands of bathroom breaks before they came along? Irrelevant. Sign number 2, the separation anxiety drama queen. Going to take out the trash? Better prepare for an Oscar-worthy performance. Your dog acts like you're heading off to war every time you leave the house, even if it's just for 2 minutes. The whining, the sad eyes, the dramatic flopping, they've got it all down to an art. And when you return? Well, clearly you've risen from the dead, and it's time for the celebration of the century. Sign number 3, the food approval committee. Remember when you could eat a sandwich in peace? Those days are gone. Your dog now sits there, staring at you with those pleading eyes, acting like they haven't eaten in weeks, despite having breakfast 20 minutes ago. They've appointed themselves as your personal food taster, just to make sure everything's safe for mom to eat. Sign number 4, the sleep position specialist. Just like a toddler, your dog has mastered the art of taking up the maximum amount of space in your bed. Somehow, your 15-pound pup manages to occupy 80% of a queen-sized mattress, usually positioning themselves exactly where you need to be. And moving them? Well, that gets you the guilt-inducing sigh that would make any mother feel terrible. Sign number 5, the mood detector. Having a bad day? Your dog knows before you do. They've developed an uncanny ability to sense your emotions and respond accordingly, whether it's with extra cuddles or their favorite toy that they've previously refused to share with anyone. Sign number 6, the personal space invader. Remember personal space? Neither does your dog. Like a clingy toddler, they believe that any gap between you and them is simply unacceptable. Whether you're working, cooking, or trying to do yoga, they've mastered the art of being exactly where you're about to step, move, or stretch. Their motto? If I fits, I sits. And they'll fit themselves anywhere you are. Sign number 7, the fashion critic. Getting dressed in the morning has become a collaborative effort. Your dog insists on inspecting every outfit, usually by laying directly on top of whatever you plan to wear. And those black pants you need for work? They've decided those specifically need their fur seal of approval. It's not an outfit until it's covered in dog hair, right? Sign number 8, the Zoom meeting assistant. Working from home? Your dog has appointed themselves as your unofficial co-worker. They seem to have a sixth sense for important video calls, choosing these exact moments to demand attention, bark at invisible threats, or showcase their newest toy. They're just making sure everyone knows you have excellent work-life balance. Sign number 9, the medical alert system. Got a sneeze coming? A cough? A hiccup? Your dog will be there in a flash, checking if you're dying. Their concerned face and frantic pawing make it clear they think any unusual sound means you're in mortal danger. And don't even think about crying during a sad movie. They'll literally try to lick away your tears. Sign number 10, the exercise enforcement officer. Trying to do some home workouts? Your dog believes they're your personal trainer. Push-ups become a game of dodge the dog kisses, yoga turns into doga, and any attempt at running in place is met with excited circles around your legs. Because clearly if mom is moving, it must be playtime. Sign number 11. The gift giver. Ever wondered why your dog brings you their most prized possessions? Whether it's their favorite soggy tennis ball, a half-chewed stick, or, heaven forbid, a dead garden critter, they're actually bringing you gifts, just like a cat would. They're showing their love and trust in the most mother-child way possible, even if their choice of presents leaves something to be desired. Sign number 12. The morning alarm. Who needs an alarm clock when you have a dog? They've taken it upon themselves to ensure you never oversleep, usually by employing a combination of cold nose boops, strategic paw placement, and if all else fails, the tried and true face lick attack. Because no good mother should sleep past breakfast time, right? Sign number 13. The protection squad. The most significant sign. This is where things get serious. Your dog doesn't just follow you around. They actively position themselves between you and any perceived threat. New person at the door? They're there. Strange noise outside? They're on it. This isn't just cute behavior. It's a deep-rooted instinct to protect their mother at all costs. Sign number 14. The empathy expert. Another major sign. Here's something truly remarkable. Your dog can literally smell your emotions. When you're stressed, sad, or sick, they become your dedicated nurse. They'll lay their head on your lap, refuse to leave your side, and even try to heal you with gentle paw touches or soft whimpers. This maternal-child bonding goes both ways. They're taking care of their mom just as much as you take care of them. Sign number 15. The bedtime routine enforcer. Just like a parent knows their child's bedtime, your dog has memorized your daily routine and will actually try to enforce it. Sign number 16. The food share reporter. Every time they catch something tasty, they bring it to show you first. Unlike with other family members, they'll actually wait for your approval before eating it. They'll even drop their favorite treats at your feet, hoping you'll take a bite first. This behavior mimics how wolf pups share their first hunts with their mothers. Even with their own food bowl, they'll often look up at you between bites, seeking your approval. Sign number 17. The paw placement master. They always keep one paw physically touching you when they're relaxing. Even when deeply asleep, they maintain this connection like a child holding their mother's hand. If you move, they'll adjust their position to restore the physical contact. This behavior is especially noticeable during quiet moments like watching TV. It's their way of maintaining a constant physical bond, just like puppies do with their mothers. Sign number 18. The learning mirror. They constantly watch and imitate your reactions to new situations. If you're calm meeting new people, they'll follow your lead rather than their instincts. They'll adopt your preferences, like avoiding puddles if you do, or getting excited about snow. This mimicking behavior is similar to how puppies learn survival skills from their mothers. They'll even copy your daily patterns, like getting excited when you put on workout clothes. Sign number 19. The voice recognition specialist. They can distinguish your voice on the phone or TV from actual conversations. Their ears perk up differently when you speak versus anyone else speaking. They respond to your whispers as if they were commands. Even in a crowd of people talking, they focus solely on your voice. This selective hearing mirrors how puppies tune into their mother's specific vocalizations. Sign number 20. The morning face inspector. The first thing they do each morning is thoroughly check your face. They'll gently sniff and study your expression to gauge your mood. This morning ritual happens regardless of who else is around. If you're still sleeping, they'll wait patiently until they can see your eyes. This behavior reflects how mother dogs check on their puppies first thing each morning. These behaviors aren't just cute quirks. They're genuine signs of a deep, maternal-type bond that's developed between you and your fur baby. And let's be honest, you probably show some pretty maternal behaviors yourself. From baby talking to your full-grown dog to worrying about them when they're quiet for too long, what are they destroying now? You've fully embraced your role as dog mom or dad. Understanding these signs isn't just about getting a laugh, though let's admit some of them are pretty hilarious. It's about recognizing the incredible bond we share with our dogs. They choose us as their surrogate parents, trusting us completely and loving us unconditionally. In return, we get to experience one of the purest forms of love there is. The love between a parent and child, just with a bit more fur and drool involved. So the next time your dog follows you into the bathroom for the 1,000th time, or brings you their soggiest toy while you're trying to work, remember, you're not just their owner, you're their chosen mother. And honestly, that's a pretty amazing thing to be. Have you noticed these signs with your own dog? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this peek into the mind of your furry child, Don't forget to like and share this with other proud dog parents.